This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it, body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
I would like to welcome you to our 4th annual Blended Family Moon Week.
Yeah, Blended. Starring Terry Crews. He's here with us today.
Yeah, what's up? Welcome, how are you?
Hey, do the whole interview in that voice.
Good to see you, Sway.
Good to see you, Terry. Good to see you, man. I was just telling Heather, I was telling Terry Crews on the way back from DR, Dominican Republic, I was watching Blended, man. I laughed. I was laughing out loud. You don't know how loud you laughing when you got the earplugs in. And I just kept seeing people staring at me because every time you come on the screen, man, you just kind of, you pop now, man. It's like you're fearless as when you approach these roles now.
Hey, I go big or go home, and I'm never going home, bro.
Never going home.
I'm
right?
never going home, so it's big, all that's left is big.
Right? I'm not mad at that, man. Sandler, man, Adam let you just go crazy with this role.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, the relationship started when I was doing Cheeseburger Eddie back with Longest Yard, and I just kept doing stuff. See, the key is, you know, I try to tell a lot of young kids, just be good. You don't need permission to be great.
Yeah.
You don't need somebody to wait to tell you to be excellent. You know, so I was. I'm just telling you, I would go in my room and I was practicing little moves and doing little stuff like, what can I add to this role? What can make me pop out and be better than what would normally be there. And when I would do the stuff on set, Adam was like, "That's funny, that's funny." I'm like, all the stuff that I was doing in that movie was really sidebar stuff that actually made the movie. That came in, and Chris Rock was that's a big ass robot. You know, that stuff was all kind of came out of the blue off of stuff that I was doing. Wow. And Adam was like, "Man, look, I'm going to put you in this and this." And so now when we had the chance to do Blended, because we had done a couple other things together, he said, "Man, this role, we don't even know what this role is. I just want you in it. Do it." And I went and got the wig made. Wow. I got the suits made. They didn't even know what they were getting into, right? I went to a coach who taught me all about the South African accent, the Zulu, isi tamia, you gotta, they really talk like that.
Do it again, right? You fade that down?
Tamia.
Can you say this is Sway in the morning?
This is Sway in the morning. No, I can't say it in that, but the clicks and all that stuff, I worked on it nonstop because I wanted African, because see, this is the thing, and for me, most of the movies that were done in South Africa, it's always about give us free and let us, it's the long walk home. And I get that. You got to have that. But you know what? Africans like to laugh too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Africa is a beautiful place, man.
It's like filmed in Africa.
We filmed in Africa, brother. And I mean, some of the best people in the world, the crew, everyone. And I was like, man, this is what I'm talking. When I saw the Africans out there laughing at my role, and I said, I knew this is where I want to be. This is more. It's bigger than America. This is the world.
Hey, what was that? Was it a resort? Like, what did you film? What's the name of that place y'all filmed at? I want to go there.
It was Sun City. Yeah, I don't know if you remember. Sun City is infamous for not letting any black people play.
Yeah.
In that place, and to be on that stage in that place. Yeah. I mean, we broke through. When Nelson Mandela basically became the president, the whole resort became integrated. And everything changed, but that place is a real palace.
Well, yeah, I've been there. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's unreal.
Did you just stunt on us?
No, I told you, Sway, before I went to the inauguration from Nelson Mandela, and
did you just stunt again?
That's where I stayed. I went there on one of the. It's absolutely beautiful. I didn't know that's where you guys actually filmed there. My goodness,
man. Gorgeous.
Terry Crews is here, man. Man, we got to talk about Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Season 2 premieres coming out, right?
Yes, Sunday.
All right, and then being that you were a former NFL player, we have some questions for you, Terry.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you want to talk?
I'm about to tell y'all the real.
Okay, break it down. 888-742-3345.
Oh, my testicles!
It's a clip from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, man. This thing is coming back, season 2 this Sunday.
Yeah.
8:30 p.m. Eastern time on Fox. And Terry Crews is here, man, and he's one of the detectives. Terrence Jeffords, right?
Yeah, Terry Jeffords.
Yeah,
they
Terry
named
Jeffords.
the character after me.
That's kind of cool. That's easy. So everybody can remember your name when they say, when you're acting, it's easy to say Terry, right?
It's funny because I reached a point where I had several series that I could pick from. It was really crazy at the time that I had 3 different offers, and the creators of Parks and Rec, Dan Gore and Mike Shore, they came to me and they were like, look, first of all, we're going to name the character after you. Like, this character is you.
Yeah.
So even if you don't take it, somebody else is going to be running around like you, acting like you.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, man, you had me at hello. I had to take it. And turned out to be the best thing. You do a year, and we were standing up on that Golden Globe stage. We won the Golden Globe.
Yeah, congratulations,
and it blew us all away, man.
Yeah.
And once you're part of that, and Andy's amazing, man.
Andy was
Sandler's
nominated
great.
too, right?
He got a Golden Globe.
Well, he got a Golden Globe.
He got the Golden Globe
Can
first.
you believe that Andy Samberg got a Golden Globe?
Yes.
We'll talk to him about it later.
Right? He's coming on the show later. Did you know
I know. I heard he was coming right through. Right after me.
All right. Now Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You know what I like about Terry Crews? You can't really put you in a category, man.
No.
And there was a time that most black actors were kind of typecasted, right, and pigeonholed.
But this is the thing, man. This is what people love to do. People love to put you in a box, set you in the corner, and they want you in the corner because they can see you. Okay, and they want to make sure you never come out of that box. Anytime you start to step out of that box, like, hey man, you don't do that. You ain't supposed to be doing that. You ain't supposed to be out of that box. Get back in your box.
Yeah.
And people love telling you that. Now, again, in every society and every job you do, they're like, hey, man, get back in your box and stand over there. Well, what happens is I pop up behind them. Boop, hey, we didn't see you there, man. Stop scaring me. And then I pop up on the left. Then I pop up on the right. And you'll never see me coming.
Right.
You don't know where Terry Crews is going to be next. I'm on your navigation. You know what I mean? I'm on the Waze. On Waze right now, you can program my voice. I will tell you where to go.
Damn.
On voice navigation.
Oh, that's for real?
No, that's for real. That's not even a joke.
Oh, damn.
If you download the Waze app, you can put Terry Crews as a voice option on your Waze.
Damn.
I'm popping up everywhere.
Damn, so you have
Game show, TV. Wait till the next Old Spice commercial. It's going to be in your drawers. I'm trying to tell you.
I want that one.
Now, Terry, you seem so obviously comfortable in your skin. And we were talking about how you're a fearless being.
Yeah.
But when was the last time something made you nervous where you had to mentally prepare yourself?
No, I'm always nervous. See, that's the trick. One thing, it's kind of like cold water. You have to jump in. This is my whole thing about being big. There's never been a time where I haven't had nerves or fear, and you have to challenge that fear. The key is to run in. Like, if there was a tidal wave coming, the key to beating a tidal wave is not running away from it. You're going to get washed out. The key to beating a tidal wave is you got to paddle in.
Yeah.
And you keep paddling in, and you all of a sudden you find yourself on top of the wave, and you go right over.
Yeah.
That has been my success. What I've decided is that I'm going to go in. Go in as hard and as far as you can. I learned that in the NFL.
Yeah.
You don't, if you hesitate one step, you're going to get your head taken off. But I used to run into that wedge and just block and just go all in, and you find out you be okay.
That's my attitude about sex. You
got
gotta go in.
God,
You gotta go all the way in.
I ain't talking to Terry Crews.
All the way in.
I'm not talking to Terry
diving
Crews
in.
about sex, Sway. He's a married man, but you mentioned the NFL,
Yes.
and that has been like a hot topic for the past, since Aaron Hernandez, really, last year, and the murder trials and everything that's going on. Ray Rice, Jonathan Dwyer, you name them. Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
It is going on and on and on. What is happening, Terry? What's your outtake on this? Since you had experience with the NFL.
Well, the problem, and I have to say, it's bigger than the NFL. It's kind of like the symptom of a bigger problem, and that problem is hyper masculinity.
Yeah.
You can be too masculine. You know, the being too masculine is when somebody says, "I bet you won't jump off that cliff." He's like, "I bet you I will," and the dude jumps, and it's like, dude, you killed yourself, man. You know, and there's always like a woman around that says, "Y'all being stupid. Hey, y'all being dumb. Stop." But if you have just guys, all of a sudden you drive that hyper masculinity off the cliff, and you because the thing is, everybody's scared. Everybody, you can't come up to me and act like, man, I'm real. I ain't scared, dog. I ain't scared. Come on, dog. There's somebody in your neighborhood that scares you. Okay, I'm sorry. I grew up in Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
All right. I saw people getting shot. I was scared.
You scare me right now.
I'm just saying. But again, the way and see what I learned is not that people are not your enemy. It's a mindset that's your enemy. Mindsets are the killer. And what happens is most men, and this is the truth, most men believe that they are worth more than women.
Yeah.
This is crazy. You got to challenge that because the whole thing about being a man, they're like, yeah, man, hey, dog, did you put your girl in her place? Yeah, man, I did. And I always used to hear this stuff, man, keep that pimp hand strong, nigga, you know what I'm going. And you hear these things growing up. And you kids grow up believing that they are actually worth more than women. And listen, I got people came at me. They said Terry Crews is a punk. There's some dude down in Atlanta made a whole video with me like Terry Crews wearing a bra. Didn't know the thing was Photoshopped like an idiot. He wearing bras and he doing all that. And he's telling me that he's like, men, we are better than women. And I'm like, wait a minute, dude. If you ever think you are worth more than another human being, you evil. Evil. That's how everything. If you feel you are worth more than another person, that is the most evil thing
that's
ever.
Evil at its core. What can the NFL do to kind of to work with this, like to do some type of orientation or counseling to this hyper masculinity you talk about, because these dudes shouldn't be hitting their women like this.
Yeah, well, I got invited to talk to different teams and the whole thing, but it starts with men. It starts with us.
Yeah.
But you got to talk about what the NFL is.
Yeah.
Okay, the NFL is usually a bunch of fatherless men. You got to understand. See, dad will tell you what's good for you. A father will come up to you and say, hey, man, you know what? That's not right. Don't put your hands on a woman. Don't ever do something like that. But you're talking about a whole group of 350 guys who probably grew up without a dad around. Not a few had some.
Right.
But what I'm saying is the bulk is guys who have made the NFL their father. You can't make a corporation your daddy.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the corporation don't love you.
Yeah.
And people looking at Pete Rozelle, what is it? Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
They're looking at Roger Goodell as if he should be their daddy.
Yeah.
But no, he trying to make money, man. His whole thing is to make money for the owners. It's not for the players. And people are like, Roger, Goodell, tell him. And you know what? He ain't their daddy. And that's the thing. What you need is someone who cares, someone who doesn't care, that says, hey, man, you need to sit down. Stop playing the game. And let me tell you, if we had this, first of all, you get a murder a year in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's murders, it's suicides, it's domestic violence. Last year was bullying with the Richie Incognito thing. And you know what man said? Oh, he a punk, man. He left. If you got treated like that at any job, you can walk away. What is the problem? But in the NFL, they're like, don't walk away.
Yeah.
You a punk. You walked away. All that male challenge, that hyper masculinity is setting you up to get killed. Because let me tell you something. If he'd have been bullied enough and came back in there and shot somebody, because that happens. That happens. It happens at UPS. It happens at the post office. Somebody been bullied and they come back in with a gun and settle it all out. Then all of a sudden everybody's really crying. But see, that always gets you into trouble. And I have to say, you cannot put your trust in a corporation.
That
you
is.
can't that's not your father. That's not your dad.
Terry Crews right here. Hey, I'm going to open up the phone lines, man. If you want to talk to this brother, 888-742-3345.
Terry got me ready to fight.
All right. You got to fight for the right thing.
That's right, Terry.
Ain't nothing wrong with fighting. Fight for the right thing.
All right, Shade 405. Terry Crews is joining us. Make sure you see the season premiere of Brooklyn Nine-Nine on Fox Sunday. At what time? 8:30 Eastern. All right, so make sure you tune into that. We got people on the line. Christina's on the line from Texas.
Hey, Christina.
Chris, what's up? How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Terry, I wish I had a fantastic question for you, but I don't. I just want to let you know that you are absolutely inspirational. And as a woman, I totally appreciate what you're saying about hyper masculinity. You know, I saw you on the Jimmy Kimmel show the other day showing off some of your artwork.
Oh, thank you.
And you were just an all-around amazing entertainer and artist and person, and I just want to let you know I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. God bless you. Thank you.
Chris, was you looking at his body?
I might have been.
I'm peck popping right now for you. There you go. There you go. The pecks, they pop. That's what they do.
Man,
Do
they
yours, Sway.
Yeah, look at that. Hey, man, that's called manhood right there. I saw it.
I saw it like that.
Oh, dear.
All right, is it Doc? We're going to go to Omaha. Is it DR or is it Doctor?
It's DR.
DR, what's up? Say hello to Terry Crews.
Hey, Terry, how you doing, my man?
What's up, DR? How are you, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing real good, man. I just wanted to say, obviously, a big fan. Also, Sway, Heather, big fan of the show.
Oh, thank you, man.
Hey, real quick, man, I love everything that you're doing. Fresh fish on the line, you know about that. Fresh fish on the line. Hey, but I tell you what, as I watch everything that you do, man, you owe me dinner, man. When you busted out with that Euro workout, man,
yeah.
I took my food all out. Man, if y'all ain't seen the Euro
training.
Man. Oh, my
Hey, man, you know that took over all over the world? It was an episode of My Wife and Kids, me and Damon Wayans. You know we came up off the head with that whole bit. It wasn't even written like that.
Wow.
See,
really?
that's the best comedy, man. Like when they just let you roll and they said, Terry, just be you. Like you can see this is my mission in life. I exist to show you what's possible.
Oh, wow.
That's literally
Yeah.
the mantra for my life because the key is to be irreplaceable. The thing where we can't even imagine anybody else doing it. You know what I mean? And that's where any job I take, anywhere I am, that's my job. I feel like I want to be the best ever. You do not need permission to be great, y'all. I'm telling you.
Keep that in mind, man. With that said, man, one of your jobs you have is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes.
And you're pretty much one of the best that's done that so far.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But DB is after your title, our very cell phone movie junkie right here. And he came up with a game of his own, and it's called
Who Wants to Be a Citizen? It's time to play Who Wants to Be a Citizen?
I want to be a citizen.
Answer all the questions correctly, and you'll be a certified Sway in the Morning approved citizen.
Yeah.
All right. Jeez. So exciting.
Yeah.
All right, you got some questions for T. Cruz?
That's right. This quiz is about football players who became actors.
Oh.
First question. This actor was the first professional football player to rush for more than 2,000 yards in a season. He would later play Detective Nordberg in the Naked Gun movies. Was it A, Jim Brown, B, O.J. Simpson, or C, Walter Payton?
That would be O.J. Simpson.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. You got that right, man. How much you win right there?
I know. Where's my
Well, we
money,
ain't got
man?
$1 million, so
Where's
I'll
my
give
money,
him a high
man? I want my money. I'll take that hat, though. That's a nice hat.
Question number 2.
You see how you went right to the next question? Okay.
This former defensive end for the Oakland Raiders was hired to play Sloth in The Goonies. Was it A, John Matuszak, B, Reggie White, or C, Charles Haley?
That had to be John Matuszak.
Correct.
I'm with that. Bam. I'm looking at that hat. I'm looking at it.
Number 3. This Hall of Famer has appeared in a number of films such as The Running Man, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, and Any Given Sunday. Was it A, Joe Montana, B, Jim Brown, or C, Ed Too Tall Jones?
It's got to be Jim Brown.
Damn, he knows that one.
Somebody's head gonna be cold.
Good thing this shit was free. Thanks, Wonder. Question number 4. One of only 3 players to have his jersey retired by Michigan State University, this player later became known as Hightower in the Police Academy movies.
Oh, this is hard.
A, Fred Williamson, B, Howie Long, or C, Bubba Smith?
The great Bubba Smith.
That is, you know this.
Man, I'm right in that lane. I'm in that lane right there,
the
man.
Bubba Smith
Smith is awesome, man.
Man, that's
My man
incredible.
passed away. He's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And the last question. Another former Oakland Raider. This actor's most famous role came when he fought one of your Expendables co-stars. A, Dwayne Johnson, B, Lawrence Taylor, or C, Carl Weathers?
The man, Carl Weathers,
Apollo
all
Creed.
the way.
All right.
He fought Sly Stallone, my homie. That's all good. That hat is mine. Yeah, boy. You lucky it ain't my size, man. You lucky.
Terry Crews, you are officially a citizen.
Yes.
Sway in the morning.
There it is, All right,
I got my card. I got my card, yo.
man. Hey, thanks for coming by, bro. Always good, man.
Always.
Always
A pleasure.
congratulations. Continued
You guys are the
success.
best.
And continue to inspire, man. Terry Crews, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Make sure y'all check that out.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.